Welcome to the American Republic, your go-to channel for the latest news updates. Today, we're going to talk about pets and how they can be both a blessing and a financial burden. As anyone who has pets will testify, they can be very expensive. But it also goes to show that some pets cost more than others. For example, having a dog will cost you a lot in food and vet visits, depending on its breed. Cats need their litter box changed, which can rack up quite the expense for people who have multiple felines in their homestead. But fish? Well, fish are pretty cheap pets. Especially if you have just a simple goldfish. Granted, a large aquarium might end up costing a small fortune, but for one TikTok user, she had just a goldfish. Nevertheless, her slumlord landlord still tried to charge her up the wazoo for having a pet in the first place. Pets are not cheap. If you rent an apartment or a hotel, you might have to pay extra to have a pet on the premises. But should a young woman be charged hundreds of dollars to keep a simple goldfish as a pet? Most people on TikTok, and across the blogging world, believe that she should most certainly not have to pay extra to keep a simple goldfish as a pet. Nevertheless, her cruel landlord finds it feasible to charge a monthly pet rent of $15 plus an additional one-time fee of a whopping $200 because the young woman wants to have a pet fish in her house to keep her company and for something fun to do with her limited free time. Sorry to interrupt, but before we continue, please support us by sharing and subscribing to our channel, The American Republic. Your support helps us continue to bring you important stories like this one. The TikTok who has gone viral for breaking the news about her monthly pet rent is based in the United States and goes by the name Nick. She is quite the looker and was happy to show her face on camera as she showed a screenshot of the fee section of her lease agreement from her slumlord landlord, who was trying to rip her off like crazy for owning a simple fish as a pet. They're now charging pet rent for fishes? Speechless, she captioned her now viral post, which has been viewed tens of thousands of times. Many people took to the comments to philosophize about the fact that people are getting charged for all different kinds of things in modern-day America. There seems to be a tax on everything from cannabis to chocolate and coffee to owning a pet. This landlord is taxing Nick a large fee because the young lady wants to have a pet. "They'll do anything for money, I swear," wrote one, while a second added, "The greed is astonishing." Another TikTok user agreed, "These apartments are out of control with their damn fees. Are you going to release a barracuda into the halls?" One person jokingly asked. Another person wrote, "I didn't think you needed permission for a fish." Next, they will be asking you to provide proof of spaying and neutering for your fish. Joked a clever user. It's a sad state of affairs when landlords take advantage of their tenants by charging exorbitant fees for simple pleasures like keeping a pet fish. But despite the scandalous behavior of her landlord, Nick's story is inspiring because she had the courage to speak out and share her experience on social media. It's heartwarming to see how people rallied around her and voiced their support. It's also a reminder that we should always be vigilant and hold those in positions of power accountable for their actions.